Technos TV is the one that only notes, and we still taking over. Yeah, you already know the vibes, man. Tune in, tune in, tune in, tune in. Silky Notes in the building. You already know, man. Over 20,800 plus subscribers, over 8 million views. You are now locked in to the Why Not Take Notes show featuring the one and only Notes. And my boy Why Not is still on vacation. You hear me? But shout out my boy Why Not right now in Martha's Vineyard. I need the whole gang to tune in and get right with me. You feel me? Got a lot of stories to cover today. I told you I'll be back like I never left. Yesterday I gave y'all a different type of vibe, you know what I'm saying? Like evergreen content on myself. Y'all go check that out about the time the Kia Boys, the infamous Kia Boys at the DMV almost got your boy for his Hyundai. If y'all late to the party, go to my live section, go check that video out. Also, gave y'all another video on Rich Homie Quan allegedly snitching on Young Thug. So make sure y'all go tune into my channel on the live section and get updated. See the t-shirts right here. Shout out my boy Zoe C at AC Printers. You know what I'm saying? If you want to start your own clothing line, whatever you need, hats, sweatpants, sweat, shorts, whatever drip you're trying to come with, AC Printers, legit black owned business. Go tap in with my boy Zoe C. You already know. And if you're really part of this TNT movement, you know your boy Notes got the Cash App. So you could definitely support me right there. You see it right there, bottom in the corner. You hear me? So get right with me. All right, yo, enough of me rapping. Let's get straight to it. Tune in, tune in, tune in, tune in. You know the vibes, man. Take Notes TV. Hit that like notification, subscribe before I get real right with y'all. Y'all hit me. Y'all hear me? Hit that like notification and subscribe. I'm going early. It's not even noon yet, and I'm giving you all the updates and the vibe, man. So we're gonna start with this one story. Cali rapper Swifty Blue has a run-in with members of the 18th Street Gang. I'm gonna play the clip for y'all in a second, but to give y'all some background info, much like the Bloods, Crips, MS-13, and Serenos, the 18th Street Gang originated several decades ago in Los Angeles, California. Gang culture in LA County has always been prevalent in the West Coast rap genre from the days of NWA and Kid Frost to Nipsey Hussle and YG. Needless to say, encounters between gangster rappers and gang members are not uncommon in the area. West Coast rapper Swifty Blue recently had a run-in with members of the 18th Street. The heated disagreement was caught on cameras. Here we go. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna play and then we're gonna recap. Here we go.
I'm saying, you gotta go on there to put my niggas. Nah, we ain't finna do all that. Yeah, so just, you know what I'm saying? What you wanna do, you know I don't got nothing against you or nothing. I know, but yeah, my nigga. All right, run down the TV. We're not gonna do that right now, my nigga's spot. All right, well, come on. You did that shit. Come on, nigga. That shit on YouTube. Come on, nigga. That shit, fuck all that thing shit, cuz. I don't care about that shit. Niggas gonna post about this mother. What you think I'm supposed to do this mother? Hey, it is what it is. Ain't nobody got shot or killed. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Unless niggas wanna take it there, shit, I don't give a. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, you wanna play? You know where? You know I'll be right here. I don't be over here sex tripping over. Nah, y'all niggas wanna make it bigger than it has to. Leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? Leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Just leave it alone. Leave it alone. Yeah.
Alright, so y'all see right there in the clip, you know what I'm saying? Looks like dude, I don't even know what the disagreement was about. I'm assuming like they felt disrespected the 18th Street Gang by Swifty Blue and his set. You know, I don't really get into the LA politics. I don't live in LA. I've never even been to LA, so I can't really tell you the vibes on that. But what I will say from the clip that I seen, like dudes did approach him with the pressure, but I will say Swifty Blue held his ground, you know what I'm saying, in that moment, you know what I'm saying, stood 10 toes down, said how he felt, you know what I'm saying. Now, it didn't look like anything went down right there. And normally in those occurrences, you know what I'm saying, in the hood, from my experience, you know what I'm saying, especially when dudes don't, they were asking for the fade, yo, but, it was a little, I don't say no pump faking, but no fade got, issued or whatever. And, sometimes dudes will come back and, you know what I'm saying, and really, like, you know what I'm saying, like, really try to get at you at another time, especially if they're not feeling the way things went. He's saying nobody got killed, nobody died in that. So, you know what I'm saying, whatever the case may be, leave it alone. It is what it is. That's what Swifty Blue said. But, it did not, I don't think the dudes was feeling that. And although they did turn away and leave, that don't necessarily mean things ended there or they're going to end there. So, you know what I'm saying, we're going to keep you posted on that. But the streets is real. Gang culture is real. You know what I'm saying? Stay out the streets. You know what I'm saying? Get to it. Make a way for yourself. Tune in, tune in, tune in. Hit that like note and subscribe button. I'm early on this Thursday for you. You know what I'm saying? Past is July 4th. I gave you an update on July 4th. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm giving you the vibes. Doing the Why Not Take No show all by my damn self today. And I appreciate everybody locking in with me. Hit that like notification, subscribe button, please. Also make sure you hit my chat and fessing me up. Next story of the hour. Pete Rosenberg, radio personality Pete Rosenberg, y'all mostly know him from Hot 97 with Ebro, rips rips racist caller offended by picture of Method Man in his background. You know what I'm saying? Radio host Pete Rosenberg took a call to ask uh, to task after he expressed how he was offended by a picture of Method Man in Rosenberg's background. So I'm gonna play y'all a clip of what happened right there. You know what I'm saying? And then you know what I'm saying. As you know, your boy got the Wu Tang Forever shirt on right now. You know what I'm saying? So you know. Perfect timing, you know what I'm saying? I'm always on timing with the culture, so let's play this clip so y'all can see what happened.
What's up, Greg?
Hi, Michael.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Big fan, buddy.
Thanks.
Listen, I just looked up at my TV and I see this picture of Method Man in the background. I was going to talk to you about Harrison Bader's reception in St. Louis. I thought it was just unbelievable. But I got this Method Man in my background.
Well, that isn't. That was you look.
What's that got to do with sports radio?
Well, Method Man is that Don when he was
It's
singing?
in Peter's picture. You know,
Yeah.
it just bothers me.
Well, you know what, Greg? You know what? It's a radio show. Listen on the radio. It doesn't matter if Peter has a clown behind him.
Why does it bother
I'm
you?
not listening on the radio.
Why? But Greg, help me out. Greg, help me out. Why does it bother you that Method?
You know his arrest record? I'm here for sports information.
Oh my
That's
God.
a thug.
Dude, Greg, shut your mouth. Shut your stupid, ignorant mouth. You know nothing. You know nothing about Method
know
Man.
nothing.
He's a
Who you
thug.
talking to?
Shut your stupid, racist mouth, Greg. How about that? Shut up. No more for you, Greg.
He's a racist.
You're a racist, Greg. Anyone who would look at a picture of Method Man and be offended when you look up what he's contributed to the world and you want to call him a thug, you're a racist piece of garbage. Hang up on Greg. Goodbye, Greg. Shove it.
I'm amazed.
All right. So we're gonna wrap up right there. We're gonna shout out Rosenberg one time for the culture for holding Method Man down. You know what I'm saying, against another white uh, individual, Caucasian individual. You know what I'm saying. I'm gonna give the vibes on that. So that guy, he was somewhere out of New York. I never even heard it. That must be upstate or something. He sounded real like Italiano. You know what I'm saying, mafioso. Like, I'm sick of seeing this picture of Method Man. Like, what the hell we doing here, huh? You freaking with the ghoulies. You know what I'm saying? Like. Look at that monkey right there. Eh? Like, that's how the dude was sounding. Those were the vibes I got from Boy's voice. You know what I'm saying? Clearly coming at Method Man. Now I'm gonna tell you something. You know, I'm younger, so I'm 35, but I didn't even know like Method Man had like a long arrest record. You know what I'm saying? I'm not all the way familiar with him, but I know what Method Man is doing now. You know what I'm saying? And white, black, Latino, Asian, whatever, everybody makes mistakes in their lives, yo. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be judged off your mistake. You should be judged on how you turned around your life or whatever. And you know what I'm saying? And he's given ample opportunity and time to show you that. Also, Wu Tang is so pivotal to the culture. You know what I'm saying? Wu Tang forever, baby. You know what I'm saying? Go listen to some Wu Tang today. Get your mind right. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Method Man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Pete Rosenberg for giving that that vibe, you know what I'm saying, to shut all these old racist mindsets, you know what I'm saying, on that. But you know what I'm saying. What I will say is clearly his platform on the show he's on is mostly to the white demographic, and they don't really rock with us. So you know what I'm saying. Just for your ratings, bro. You know what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure ESPN or whatever network you on gonna holla at you and get at you about you know what I'm saying, taking down that Method Man poster for the views. Because if all the subscribers on your channel are racist white people, they want you to appeal to them. That's normally how it goes. But let's see how Rosenberg holds it down going forward. You know what I'm saying? Drop down in my comments and let me know what y'all think. Put the Method Man, put the Woo in my comment section if you jacking the Woo. Tune in, tune in, tune in. You already know the story of the hour is uh, Andrew Tate, you know, alpha male Andrew Tate, getting at Drake for painting his nails. But before we get to that, I gotta give y'all more stories because a lot of shit took place. You know what I'm saying? Blueface shares a video of his ankle monitor being removed, saying, "I'm off the leash." Uh, Blueface with 5 bust downs on one arm. Let's look at it.
Woke up this morning thinking about what I'ma drive today. GT or G63, I might just copyright. Told the bitch I'm on my way, not even on my way. What's the ET?
I ain't gonna lie. So you see him getting the ankle monitor removed right there with the power drill or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Right there. Shout out Blueface getting off house arrest. Hope you stay free, my brother. You know what I'm saying? That song, "Hello" in the background was definitely cranking. You know what I'm saying? I actually like Blueface music. I like his originality. Y'all might not like his cadence, think he's off beat, but I respect the creativity. Um, and the way he do what he do, whatever the swag, the delivery, all that, I really do pay attention to it. So shout out Blueface. You know, he's known for a lot of negativity, but you know what I'm saying. As far as like an artist goes and the talent goes, you know what I'm saying. I personally appreciate it. So Blueface, baby, yeah, Sorry, I'm sipping on some really good coffee this morning. You know what I'm saying? I ate good last night too. So tune in, tune in, tune in. Hit that like, hit that notification, subscribe. Fess me up. You know what I'm saying? Your boy is early in the morning giving you the vibes, man. You know what I'm saying? Working, give me up, grinding. All right, so I'm gonna show y'all this segment right here. Y'all know famous actor Russell Brand. He actually talks about how the public was scammed during the pandemic by these health care entities and major pharmaceutical corporations. So y'all need to take a brief tune in to what he got to say right here because it's very knowledgeable and very true. So I'm gonna play it for y'all because y'all need to know what the hell is going on around you.
The pandemic created at least 40 new big pharma billionaires. Pharmaceutical corporations like Moderna and Pfizer made $1,000 of profit every second from the COVID-19 vaccine. More than two-thirds of Congress received campaign funding from pharmaceutical companies in the 2020 election. Pfizer chairman Albert Bourla told Time magazine in July 2020 that his company was developing a COVID vaccine for the good of humanity, not for money. And of course, Pfizer made $100 billion in profit in 2022. You, the American public, funded the development of that. When it came to the profits, they took the profits. When it came to the funding, you paid for the funding. All I'm querying is this.
Yes.
Is if you have an economic system in which pharmaceutical companies benefit hugely from medical emergencies, where a military-industrial complex benefits from war, where energy companies benefit from energy crises, you are going to generate states of perpetual crisis, where the interests of ordinary people separate from the interests of the elites.
Separate from the interests of the elites. Key word right there. Very, very, and that's important. That's a rich Brit right there telling you how America, you know what I'm saying, is scamming us, you know what I'm saying. That's why this whole July 4th thing, you know what I'm saying, is smoke and mirrors, and, you know, it's really a fake holiday for my culture and my people. And, you know, one person who wasn't educated, which is a lot of my people out here, was you know, that boy Boosie badass. You know what I'm saying? He asked why he being criticized for celebrating July 4th. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let Boosie speak on it because it was very good what he was saying, and then I'm gonna talk to it. So here we go.
Hey, I need somebody to educate me on July 4th. Everybody in my DM saying I should not celebrate 4th of July if I love my black people. But I don't really know the meaning of 4th of July. Like, I always thought it was some war shit. I need to be educated on the 4th of July, bro. Because I've been celebrating the 4th of July in the hood with fireworks since I was born. If I'm celebrating some wrong shit, I need to be educated. So hit my DM with a paragraph. Let me know what's going on because I'm lost. I'm lost like a motherfucker. I got all these, you know, all my people who I love, my black people, they on my.
All right, right there. And I like that from Boosie because let me tell you something. Most of our culture is uneducated on what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So that's the proper step to get educated, saying, look, I need to be educated on, I don't know what's going on, unbeknownst to me, whatever the case may be. That's a fair point. Not everybody knows what's going on. So, you know, yeah, it was about war and all that, us getting independence as America, but which led to enslavement. Slaves were used to fight that war. Native Americans were pushed out, you know what I'm saying, and diseased and set back forever. Asian people had to build the railroads, and slavery took full effect, you know what I'm saying, and a lot of oppression and pain, to build this country. So, that's the general gist of it, and, why it's not a real fucking holiday and why it's some fake shit. And to this day, it affects my people because if you look at this next story I'm going to report, we had, as I told you was going to happen, I tried to warn y'all, I warned y'all 2 days in a row. July 3rd and July 4th. All right, I told y'all this weekend shit was going to heat up. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't mean that in a good way with the weather. I mean, like, in the streets. In the streets, pressure was going to be out there. And I knew one place in particular, although the numbers are high, not as high as I thought it was going to be. Shooting during this year's 4th of July weekend in Chicago, 5 dead, 33 wounded. At least 31 people have been shot, 3 fatally, in holiday gun violence across Chicago, police said. Every year in Chicago, the city's patrons witness a surge in the death toll during the 4th of July weekend. Last year, 57 Chicagoans were shot and 9 victims did not survive their wounds. Although the numbers have dropped this year, the stats thus far indicate that 33 Chicagoans have been shot and 5 have been pronounced dead. Last month, Chicago's new mayor, Brandon Johnson, addressed the bloody stretch in the city during Memorial Day weekend when 53 Chicagoans were shot and 11 died. Johnson recently joined other mayors at the U.S. Conference of Mayors to discuss how to combat gun violence nationwide. All right, so you know what I'm saying. Although the numbers is down, like it's still a lot of people dying. Chirac, got a lot of gang activity out there. A lot of problem, a lot of poverty. And every year on July 4th, I don't know, that's Get Back Day for the gangs, and they normally shoot it out. So they definitely did shoot it out. Maybe not as much as last year, but it's still pretty bad, yo. You know what I'm saying? 33 people getting hit in one weekend. It's like a mass shooting in once. So pray for Chicago, man. You know what I'm saying? Pray for positivity. Pray for stability, faith, and all that, cause we in dark times. All right, yo. We're gonna move forward though, yo, cause I'm trying to wrap this up. I gotta go take my daughter skating with my nephew. All right, so update for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Trippie Redd denies being kicked off plane for smoking the Zaza in a restroom. Initially, it was reported Trippie Redd was smoking Zaza in a plane, and he got kicked out. There was some footage. Now Trippie is here to give you his full response on the matter.
I see media outlets keep reaching. I never got kicked off a plane for trying to smoke weed. I had smoked weed before I got on the flight, and my homie, he smelled like weed in the back of the plane, and I heard the flight attendant say something, so I walked to the back to see what was up. Lady got to yelling at me. I left. I went and got a private jet. Honestly, I feel like the flight attendants always got like some type of attitude or some type of animosity, like they hate their job or something. I was pretty fine. I'm fine with flying first class, but when I feel like I'm disrespected or I'm not welcome, I will go fly private because I feel like I got to get to my bag. If I'm going to pick up 350,000, 20,000 ain't shit. Put some respect on it. I see media outlets keep reaching.
There go Trippie flexing a little bit, you know what I'm saying, man, I just hopped off and got on the PJ. What I will say is I do notice that stewardess normally they get at the celebrities. I've seen it with Doug in the airport before. You know what I'm saying? You see several instances of celebrities getting into it with the stewardess. It's like that little weird bit of power that they got. Don't y'all hate that shit though? And I ain't coming at my stewardess, you know, but some of y'all, you know what I'm saying, just like we got corrupt cops, corrupt people in every industry, some of y'all be real foul, and real, snooty and doing the most, and going above and beyond what the heck is required of you to piss a dude off, you know what I'm saying? So, just stay careful. There's always somebody trying to trick you at your back. The devil's always lurking. You know what I'm saying? Stay tuned in. Hey, it's Take Notes TV, the one and only notes. Why not Take Notes show? You already know, over 20,850 plus subscribers. You hear me? I'm moving the way I'm moving. I'm giving you all the stories and the updates efficiently. I'm giving you all the content you need, trying to keep the people entertained. So stay locked in. We almost done. 3 more stories for the culture. This one comes from Personality Tasha K saying Blue Ivy Carter can't dance. Put her in an all hood cheerleading camp. All right, so Tasha K, who's being, who owed Cardi B some money, is being even more foul again. And here we go. I'm gonna play this before I get at her. Sorry.
She's super proud seeing Blue Ivy perform with her mom. Now, I can't help, that's a little bit of shade, okay? Because everybody knows Blue Ivy was very stiff up there. I said, Beyonce just gonna tell this girl that she got it. We've seen 13-year-old girls from the hood out dancing hula hoop her. I like Blue Ivy. I think she's beautiful. I think she's gonna be a model. Her mama already has her life being set up, but her mama has to be honest with her and tell her the truth. I need Beyonce to take a day trip back down to Houston. I need her to take a trip to the projects. All right? Her local rec center, local Boys and Girls Club. Leave Blue Ivy down there for 1 week. And let's see if she's able to loosen up. Okay? Because, like, put her.
Alright, I had enough of that right there. So I'm gonna address the situation and I'm gonna be fair, open, and honest. Alright, number one, Tasha K, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I guess like negativity, like all hate, whatever, like criticism, as long as your name being out there, it helps your brand. So, you obviously knew you were gonna get backlash for this. Alright. I'm gonna say this right now. Blue Ivy, I don't know how old she is. I know she's well under 18, okay? So you coming at Blue Ivy and the way she dances or whatever is very foul, okay? You know what I'm saying? Blue Ivy, like, people gonna hit her on social media and come at her and stuff like that. And for an underage girl like that to take that stage and have her heart beating through her chest and perform with her mother, who's the best of all time, like, you cannot knock nobody for that. You know what I'm saying? And like, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe she don't dance the best now or whatever, but it's in her, and it's like, it's more so signifying that she's out there with her mother, you know what I'm saying, and showing black love between a mother and a daughter. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say that. Now, let's just be fair, like, you know what I'm saying? I think about it with my daughter sometimes. I remember this. I'm gonna tell y'all a story right now. All right. When my daughter was younger and stuff like that, I put her in dance and stuff like that, and always wanted her to like know about music. That's like one thing me and her connect on the most is music, culture, and dance. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I remember though early, like, you know what I'm saying? I was at work one day, it was when I had when I was working or whatever at a corporate job, yo, but I had like some real ones in that job when we were talking one day, and like my OG, shout out my boy Miggity, my boy Mac. My OG, he was like, I remember I was going to him, I was like, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? I forget what it was, but ultimately I was like, yeah, man, like, all the dances is coming out and stuff like that. And Chloe, because my daughter, she was going to a private school at the time, and I was like, yeah, she going to private school, so I'm worried, it's going to take the soul out of her. She ain't going to be able to do the dances and do all that, you know what I'm saying, that the kids be doing on like whatever, the trendy little dances, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because I want her, always, have the culture in her, always know the culture and whatever. And my boy, my OG was like, man, you were worried about the wrong shit. You know what I'm saying? Ultimately, like, man, you worry about the wrong shit. All right. You know what I'm saying? Like, all that shit will come. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to worry about, her foundation, her education, her faith. You know what I'm saying? How to detect bullshit, stuff like that. Get her spider senses up. Like, yeah, you know, yeah, she's in private school, so maybe you want her more street smart or, socially conscious more or whatever. But all that other stuff, you know what I'm saying? It's for the birds. You feel me? And that should have come, da 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 da. Long story short, he was right. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? My daughter's very smart, but like, yeah, she could boogie. You know what I'm saying? It's in her. She could dance. You know what I'm saying? My daughter, she roller skating and dancing, going backwards, doing tricks, all types of stuff. So she could boogie. It's naturally in her. I was worried about nothing. The culture's in her. You know what I'm saying? Rightfully so. She got the, West Indian and all that. And then, you know what I'm saying? Both sides of the family are black. So, you know what I'm saying? My daughter got soul. But point I'm trying to make is like, y'all worried, like, the stuff that Blue Ivy need to worry about, which is already taken care of, is her foundation. All right, she's set for life. You know what I'm saying? Her intelligence, her expression, her creativity. You know what I'm saying? Everything else will follow suit. She's a young woman under 18. So I'm not mad that my daughter don't know how to bust it open all wild, you know what I'm saying, all crazy. That's the least of my worries as a parent, all right? Tasha K, you mad foul for coming at Blue Ivy about that. Y'all gotta like put some respect on people's names, yo. You know what I'm saying? You gotta start doing that, you know what I'm saying? We gotta start putting respect on people's names. All right, so I don't agree with Tasha K with that joke. I get it's comedy and stuff like that, but you know what I'm saying? I think, you know, but like I said, I think you did it just to get your name out there and to get the, you know, all sometimes all news is good news. You know, whether bad news, it is what it is, yo. So that's my opinion on the matter. Hit that like, notification, and subscribe button. Let me know what y'all jacking. Let me know if I'm tripping. Let me know if she was tripping. Let me know the vibes. All right, moving along. Fly Soldier from the Island Boys says that his twin Kodiak Red has just had a seizure. All right, and these boys been crying a lot online in the clips, and here we go. All right, man. So you seen from his Instagram that he posted, yo. Let me tell you two things, man. Like, if he really did sustain a seizure, you definitely pray for his health or whatever, yo. But yo, just for me, man, anytime somebody goes on Instagram and posts pictures of them crying, it's just not authentic for me. It's like some fool shit going on in the background and make me second guess like what's really going on. Like your brother sustained a seizure, get to the hospital, bro. Like why are you posting all this, bro? Like get to the hospital. You can't be in the hospital right now because your shirt is off. You know what I'm saying? So instead of staying in your room right now, get to the hospital for your brother. Pray, whatever, get with the family, whatever the case may be, bro. You over here again, pray for him. Look, my face, I'm crying. Like I don't know, man. I'm supposed to be like go hard and shit like that. That shit just don't add up to me. You know what I'm saying? It just don't add up to me. You know what I'm saying? If he really did sustain a seizure, you know what I'm saying? Pray for boy. Lay off the lean. Everybody, lay off the lean. And make sure you hit that like notification and subscribe button because we wrapping up two more stories for the gang. All right, Tyler the Creator calls Will I Am a dipstick before paying homage to the Black Eyed Peas. All right, so he went on Twitter. Let me tell you what he wrote. I made a bet with Will I Am for $1 million that I will be making money 10 years from now doing what I love to do and not what makes the most. Nigga said, then you made a decision on what to do to survive. No, nigga, that's not how it is for everyone. I'm not gonna make music I hate. I hate. He's so talented, but he's making butt shit to make bread. Use the creativity for something tight, man. In 10 years, he'll be 50, and I'll be 32 making movies, not even in them. Watch. Wolf Haley, director section, will be popping. Suck my whole shit. This nigga really walked up to me telling me about myself 10 years from now. Nigga, fuck you. Now I'm gonna go out my way to prove you wrong. Irony is that behind the front, the first Black Eyed Peas album was the first rap album I ever liked. When I was 7, great beats, haha. All right, and then he said, "Will I Am is still a dipstick, but 25 years ago, behind the front, by the Black Eyed Peas, 1998 released one of the first hip hop albums I owned. 7 years old, I wrote my first rap to the second half of Positivity. Starts around the 5 minute mark. The way you make me feel, my favorite, melds perfectly with Kim Hill's vocals. Um, joints and jams, simple yet incredible video is still something I awe and love won't wait. Sheesh, still amazing. This album was my introduction to the sound of bossa nova because of the great ear Will had for samples, which led to him doing that Sergio Mendes project almost a decade later. Thank you for helping shape my ear and getting me started to write words down. All right, so I'm gonna recap on that. You hear stories about this. Like sometimes when people meet their idols, they get disappointed because they don't show them the love that they or embrace them the way maybe they should or they expected. And I think that kind of happened with Will I Am and Tyler the Creator, two legends in the game, two creative legends in the game. And I could tell that Will I Am, like I could tell Tyler the Creator is telling the truth because of his sound and the way he manipulates the samples and sonically created his own sound, but to do it for what he wanted to do. And I fully respect that about Tyler. I don't live his lifestyle. I don't understand everything, but as far as the music goes and how it sells sonically and the originality and creativity, I 100% respect it. It's so hard to come out with your own sound and not sound like anybody else and to shape the music to your own. You know what I'm saying? I used to make beats, so I know how the process is. And, you know, it's, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy though, but I would love to see Will I Am collaborate with Tyler the Creator because it probably would be a dope ass hit. So maybe I could resolve our differences. Will I Am, if you did say these things to Tyler, you know, maybe you could, you know, since you're an OG in the game, maybe you could just break bread with Tyler and y'all can move forward from this, you know, some petty shit in the grand scheme of things. But two great creators that I want to talk about, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, let's move forward. Let's stay positive. Take Notes TV, last story of the hour. Andrew Tate gets at Drake, all right, for painting his nails pink. All right, this is why y'all here. Tune in, tune in, tune in. Y'all see the photo right here. This Drizzy Drake getting his nails painted by the nail tech. And Andrew Tate wrote on Twitter, "There's a reason why I deny all the famous people who try to meet me." All right, and so Yachty responded, as you see Waka Flocka here, you know, laughing. Academics wrote, "Nah, Top G ain't rocking with Drake. Fresh new set of nails. Y'all think Drake has created a fashion trend with the painted nails or nah?" All right, and then Lil Yachty wrote, "Man, this shit weird as fuck. Shake my head. You used to be our hero, Drake. You let that boy Yachty get to you." All right, with the laughing emoji. So Yachty saying he got the influence from him. You know what I'm saying? Drake painting the nails pink. Here's my perspective on the shit, cause they, I feel this is like two things it could be, cause I don't know. I feel like this is some weird rich nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause all the celebrities and rich basketball players and boxers like Javante Tank Davis, they painting their nails, yo. Is it? I thought it originally was influenced from like the goth artists. You know, they paint their nails black. All right, you know what I'm saying? Like, which is like some goth rocker type stuff. Now it's like evolved to blue, pink, red, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Is it pandering to the pride demographic? Possibly. I don't know. It could be a combination of rich nigga shit and pandering to the pride demographic, which has a huge influence over everything right now and is a way to get people to support you. You know what I'm saying? Kind of pandering to them, playing both side type vibe. You feel me? You know, you had the Way Too Sexy record from Drake. You know, stuff that he do. Very secure with himself, with the women. You know what I'm saying? Got security all around him. You know what I'm saying? He could jump out there and do that. Don't care what anybody think about him. Comfortable in his own skin type artistic vibe. So that's how I view and look at all of these people doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's not something I necessarily personally would ever do. You know, it used to be if you were rich, you just get the manicure on the nails. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know, people going all the way. That's kind of what everybody do with anything nowadays. They go all the way. So, you know, I don't know if it's pandering or if it's some rich people shit. You know what I'm saying? I do need more dialogue on that to give y'all more vibes. But that's so far when I'm speculating on the matter, and that's what I see. You know what I'm saying going on with that. You know, Andrew Tate think he an alpha male, so you know he's shunning this type of behavior. But you know what I'm saying? Like I had mentioned to you before, Stone Cold knockout artist Javante Tate Davis paints his nails. You know what I'm saying? And no one is gonna go to Javante's face and say anything about it, yo. All right, without getting knocked out. All right, like Rolly Ramiro did. So you know, different day and age. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand everything. Some things, you know, ain't to be understood. You know, Uzi do this. Certain artists do this. Yachty do this. I don't know. So, you know, it's a new trend, a new wave. Now everybody needs to be a follower and follow the trend. And the reason why I say that is because, like I told you, Drake, comfortable in his own skin, could do whatever he wants, got security at all times. You know what I'm saying? He's Drake. Y'all who out there, some of y'all artistic, whatever the case may be, whatever. All right, if that's who you are, you a hippie type artistic person. All right, cool. But if you trying to be like just a cool hip hop artist dude and you in the streets painting your nails, you're looking like food. So you really gotta be like that. And you know what I'm saying? So that's why I would caution the people who don't have Drake's money, which is 99% of the world. All right, how the shit might be perceived. You know, saying especially in these streets. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, just you know, It's gotta be careful, yo, because some people might look at you like food. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, the Crocs. People rock the Crocs, yo, but you can't always rock the Crocs, man, because you might be food, man. You know, so you gotta be careful, yo. That's all I'm saying. But you know what I'm saying? It's Take Notes TV. It's the one and only Notes. We just did another crazy, wow episode. Thank you for locking in with the gang. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Tapping in with me. You know what I'm saying? When shit hit the fan, we'll be back for more. But for now, we out. Leak, 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 leak.